Alright, so I cut them out, and I just kind of just watched and figured out where to cut for all the other ones. The only thing is, whichever side is going to be the front, the left side you need to give it an inch, 1 centimeter, not a centimeter and a half. It is 1.5 centimeters, and it's actually too wide for what you need. So just 1 centimeter, and then since I want this to be back, I need to make sure that there's 1 centimeter on the right side. So that way, when they go together, I'm going to have something that looks like this, as if the book was the way it needs to be. Okay, and so because I double laminated it and cut it, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to run these through the laminator again to make sure that all the edges are sealed nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I will do the next part. Okay, so I'm back. I just laminated those. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I actually do not have a ruler for the Mormon Mom Planner. So what I did is I actually ordered a some inserts for an Erin Condren planner, which actually they're very similar, and I'll do a different video on that. But basically they're the same length. It's only the width of the planner that's different. This planner is a little bit not as wide. Theirs is a lot longer, lot bigger width. And so actually I got one of these, and they have these things all along it to be able to insert it into the planner. And so, oh hi, my little 2-year-old is wanting to help. And so I'm going to go ahead and use that as a reference. I should have said that earlier in the video. You can use your Mormon Mom Planner ruler because they have the same kind of thing, and they actually are the same size. There's the same amount of holes and everything. The only difference I found is I actually, at the bottom, I don't know if you can see very well, but basically I had to actually hole punch the last hole so it would fit, because right there that hole wasn't there, and so it actually didn't fit in the planner because it needed one more hole. So that's the only thing I did to make this insert work in the Mormon Mom Planner. And so I'm going to go ahead and use that. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm actually going to line it up from top to bottom, hold it, and then I'm actually going to put a hole, with my marker. You can use permanent marker. I wouldn't recommend it because in case you miss it, then you're stuck with it on there, unless you get alcohol or nail polish remover wipes. But you can go ahead and use a vis-a-vis or a dry erase marker and mark where the holes are. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do, is I'm going to go ahead and do that, mark the holes, and I'll go ahead and stop there. Okay, so I went ahead and did that. I'm sorry about the lighting not being the best, but if you can see, I used my vis-a-vis, and I just made sure to center it, and I put the holes. If you can see that it's not perfect, it's okay. You're going to hole punch, and it may not be perfect, but the next step is you go ahead and hole punch, and then I'll show you what it looks like hole punched, and then I'll tell you the next step. Okay, so yeah, my little 2-year-old's explaining what we did too. So I hole punched the whole thing, and if you can see, some of them are kind of off, and that's okay. You're not going to be perfect, because I've actually done this before for an Erin Condren planner, made a cover, and actually I found out it's not going to ruin it at all if you mess up. So the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is take from the center of the circle, so it's kind of hard to explain, but from this point on to the outward edge, I'm actually going to go ahead and cut, and I'll just go ahead and stop and then do that really fast so you can see what I'm talking about.